Ladies and gentlemen, why is it in October of 2016 that Stormy Daniels wanted to shop the story of her romantic relationship or alleged affair with Donald Trump when he was right about in November to go head-to-head, toe-to-toe with Hillary Clinton? Why did she wait after denying that the affair took place for years until October of 2016? This is a question that attorneys for former President Trump, having been indicted, but he'll eventually be acquitted, will ask Stormy on the witness stand. Why did she wait? And were there any Democrats, either in Congress or operatives or lawyers or public relations executives or anyone associated with the Democratic Party that influenced her? It's a very simple question. And just like Michael Cohen's letter, will absolutely destroy the case against Trump. There is no case. It's political. They don't like Trump. Okay? Democrats have been reeling since the 90s with Bill Clinton in the Oval Office, and they've been trying, and it's not just the Oval Office with Monica Lewinsky. They've been trying to make everything morally relative for like 30 years. That's why they've gone after Trump with such intensity, because the entire planet knows you have Hunter, you have Joe, you have Hillary with private servers siphoning classified data. There's no legal way to do so. You can't legally obtain classified data on secret, unencrypted servers. Their servers were unencrypted for a short while from secure government locations. But the Honorable James Comey in the short on this channel stated that no reasonable prosecutor would indict, although there are violations of the laws pertaining to the handling of classified data. Having private secret servers is a crime outside of the United States government. That's a crime. Now, they decided not to indict. It wasn't reasonable. Hunter has a list of felonies. The financial felonies are just some of the felonies within that laptop. According to the New York Post, Chuck Grassley, Ted Cruz, everybody who's seen the contents, Rudy Giuliani, and the New York Post reporting was suspended. The truth apparently makes you choose Trump over Democrats. Now, obviously, we see that there are major crimes taking place, millions upon millions of business transactions linked to very shady, corrupt deals and kickbacks with Joe and Hunter. But Trump, because Michael Cohen had a shell company paying Stormy, because Stormy in 2016 in October waited for the perfect time. That's almost the definition of extortion. Almost. Or essentially, or maybe it is the definition. Waited till October to then say, you know what? We're going to embarrass you in front of your family, in front of your wife. They don't know if the affair took place. I think it did, but they don't know. And so she was shopping around the story. According to the Wall Street Journal, American media executives also played a role in the deal with Ms. Clifford. In October 2016, executives contacted Mr. Cohen to say Ms. Clifford was shopping a story about her alleged 2006 affair with Mr. Trump. So, a 2006 consensual issue between a possible affair between Trump and Stormy is just like Bill Clinton committing perjury. Just like that. Even worse than what all the things Hunter was talking about and the photos and videos in his laptop. Don't you understand? Trump is a menace to society. We had record low poverty with Trump. Oh my God. We had the Doha Agreement, Abraham Accords, renegotiated trade deals. First president to step foot in North Korea. Oh my God, he's a menace to society. We must be stopped. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, and other publications. There's a reason, and this is why the district attorney in New York is going to have to either testify or give more documents or explain to Congress exactly what role Democrats had in this. It's purely political. You have serious felonies with Hillary, and I think Hillary Clinton will be the 24 nominee. Serious, infinitely more serious issues with top secret intel on private servers that are a billion times more relevant to national security than anything Trump did as a former president in Mar-a-Lago. They're always trying to go after Trump to hide the actual crimes that they've committed. You can't have secret private servers. Okay, I think she'll be the 24 nominee, Hillary Clinton. Nothing will stop her. Okay, and if she wins Arizona and Georgia, she'll become president. But Hunter, with the banking transactions that were suspicious and investigated by banks, millions upon millions of dollars, kickbacks are a serious national security risk. Trump is not. What they've done when they use the word dangerous with Trump, they have infused their wonderful, morally superior liberal sensibilities. Okay? By the way, why do you think, when they talk about the tragedies taking place, really quickly, why do you think Democratic Congress people spend tens of thousands of dollars, I think, $30,000 for a security detail? Okay? How are the lives of these monsters, these evil monsters, how are their lives ended? Na, 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 na. Okay, so when it comes to protection, you better believe Democrats use common sense. When it comes to protecting the most innocent among us, they don't use common sense. Okay, anyway, that's a whole other story. When you look, the Wall Street Journal, National Enquirer, in 2015, this is a Guardian article also. So not only the agreement, okay, so let's see, National Enquirer owner admits to payment to ex-playmate, so they're going to go after the payment to the ex-playmate. But see, again, there are Democrats involved in this. There are Democrats involved with everything that Trump does. I mean, every allegation against Trump. But here you have, where is that line here? So, okay, that's it. They were granted immunity for testifying about what he knew about Trump, Cohen, and the payments. Okay, so you have the National Enquirer. You have Stormy Daniels, either through the National Enquirer, going to the National Enquirer, pressuring, extorting the Trump campaign, waiting for money. So the practice of obtaining something, especially money, through force or threats. Okay, so there's a reason that she waited until October of 2016. Well, what was the reason? Well, of course, it was to gain the most money possible. Well, okay. Why did she change her mind? Was it simply a matter that she wanted more money? Or did she meet with any Democratic operative to change her mind? What was the reason? She got an $800,000 book deal. Is that linked to Democrats? See, the thing is, we learned from the Durham probe, which was pretty successful in terms of what we learned. Okay, you had a former bureau agent pleading guilty. We learned that there are public relations executives, tech people, especially attorneys working directly for Clinton's campaign and the DNC, who were fined, by the way, for the Steele dossier. Whether government utilizes this and then shields people from actual prosecution, that's another story. But we know that there's separation between Hillary and Bill and the Democrats and Biden and Hunter by a whole bunch of, many layers of public relations executives, lawyers. That's how they utilize, when they say Trump's a narcissist, the real narcissists utilize government, public relations, media, okay, to just crush their political opponents. Trump can't be crushed. If anything, he's already won. If he can get the Georgia and Arizona Republican parties on board, there's no stopping him. His poll numbers are now through the roof because of this. But here you have Trump admits to authorizing Daniels' payoff. It's not a campaign finance violation, PBS. This is what President Trump wrote on Twitter. Mr. Cohen, this is in 2018, Mr. Cohen, an attorney, received a monthly retainer, not from the campaign and having nothing to do with the campaign, from which he entered into through reimbursements, a private contract between two parties known as a non-disclosure NDA. These agreements very common among celebrities. Okay, this was a private agreement. Money from the campaign or campaign distributions played no role in this transaction. Michael Cohen agreed to that also. So anyway, hit subscribe to this channel right now. The question is, why did she wait until October? Why did she wait until October of 2016? That alone destroys the case. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very much.